Have you ever wondered how the United Nations, this colossal pillar of global diplomacy, came into existence? In the wake of World War II, our planet was etched with the scars of devastation, a grim reminder of the horrors of conflict. This cataclysmic event pushed world leaders to seek a collective solution to ensure that such a catastrophe would never reoccur. At the forefront of this monumental task were several key figures. President Franklin D. Roosevelt of the United States, Prime Minister Winston Churchill of the United Kingdom, and Premier Joseph Stalin of the Soviet Union led the charge. These men, each a leader in his own right, understood the imperative need for unity in a time of unparalleled destruction and despair. They rallied their nations, their resources, and their collective will towards a shared goal: global peace and cooperation. This marked the beginning of an unprecedented effort towards global peace and cooperation. The year was 1945, the place, San Francisco, and the event, a historic conference with a noble mission. The world had seen the horrors of 2 world wars, and leaders from 50 nations came together with a shared commitment to peace. The San Francisco Conference was a crucible where ideas of unity and cooperation were forged into the United Nations Charter. This gathering was a tableau of diversity, with countries large and small, from east and west, north and south, all making their voices heard. They debated, they disagreed, but above all, they shared a common purpose: to prevent future generations from the scourge of war. The charter they drafted was a testament to their collective wisdom. It articulated principles of human dignity, sovereign equality, and peaceful dispute resolution. It envisioned a world where nations work together to confront common challenges and uphold shared values. On June 26, 1945, the UN Charter was signed, laying the groundwork for the birth of the United Nations. With the ink on the Charter barely dry, the newly born United Nations was ready to make its mark. As the world began to heal from the ravages of war, the UN's role evolved, expanding beyond the realm of conflict prevention. Peacekeeping became a key part of their mission, stepping in to mediate disputes and maintain harmony. From the Suez Crisis of 1956 to the present-day missions in regions like the Middle East and Africa, the UN peacekeepers have been the guardians of world peace, often risking their lives in the process. But their goals went beyond peacekeeping. The UN committed itself to humanitarian efforts, delivering aid to those in need and championing human rights, advocating for the dignity and worth of every individual. The United Nations became a forum where nations, each with unique histories and struggles, found a common ground. Together, they worked towards building a world that values peace, equality, and justice. The United Nations, a forum where nations, each with unique histories and struggles, found a common ground. Fast forward to today, the United Nations stands as a beacon of hope, with 193 member countries. Despite the diverse cultures, languages, and histories, these nations are united by a shared commitment to peace, justice, and human rights. Each member country brings its unique perspective to the table, contributing to the dynamism and diversity that is the hallmark of the United Nations. The UN's mission continues to expand, tackling grand challenges from climate change to global health crises and from human rights abuses to the scourge of poverty. It embodies the spirit of international cooperation, seeking to turn swords into plowshares and fostering dialogue where there might have been discord. As the world continues to evolve, so too does the United Nations. It adapts, innovates, and pushes forward, always striving to live up to its founding ideals. The United Nations, a living testament to the power of diplomacy, cooperation, and the indomitable human spirit.